Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another movie for every year of my life. And now, this week, we're going to do 2012, or this month, I should say. 2012, as we all know, is the so far second biggest year for movies ever since 2003. So, and it looks like the next big year will be 2015. So, awesome. So, let's get started with the movies. By the way, if you're new to my channel, just because I reviewed a movie this year, it's not going to be on the list. Why? Because I have to have seen it and reviewed it last year, or seen it last year but didn't review it, in order for it to count. If I reviewed it in 2013, it does not count. So if you don't hear a movie that you know I reviewed on here, it's because I haven't watched it last year. I've seen it this year. Therefore, it's null and void. So, yeah. Just in case somebody asks, what about this movie? Didn't you see that? Yes, I did. Just not in the right year it came out. So, let's go. First off, we have Django Unchained. Awesome ass movie. Quentin Tarantino, you're the fucking man. Okay? Love this movie. The Guilt Trip. Oh, The Guilt Trip was ass garbage. Okay? I hated that movie so badly. I think I even gave it a... Did I give it a D? I think I did. Jack Reacher. Fucking best Tom Cruise movie since Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol. Man. Can't wait for Jack Reacher 2. Can't wait for Mission Impossible 5 because he's going to reteam with the director of Jack Reacher to bring us Mission Impossible 5. So that's good. They did move Mission Impossible 5 to December 25th, which is Christmas Day, of course. They took it off Star Wars release date and moved it to Christmas. Move it to the following summer. Okay? Star Wars is still going to kill it, and I don't want that. Red Dawn. Not the best remake, but I gave it a C. It was mediocre at best, but it was watchable. It wasn't terrible. Rise of the Guardians. I can go on and on and on about Rise of the Guardians. Got to see this movie last summer before it even released in theaters November. So we got to see it like a full 4 or 5 months ahead before it was even done and all that stuff. It was done, but it was like halfway done. So everything wasn't like finished. You have to watch my review to even know what the hell I'm talking about. But yeah, that was a feel-good movie. Okay. I was pissed off that afternoon. Me and my girl went to go see that movie. I came out a happy camper. That movie lightened everything. It lightened my mood. And I'll be forever grateful to Rise of the Guardians for that shit. Lincoln. Yes, Mrs. Lincoln. This movie's awesome. Okay? Yes, this movie is fucking awesome. Steven Spielberg, you're the man. Dan Day-Lewis, you're the fucking man. Sally Field, you're awesome. Tommy Lee Jones, you're fucking awesome. Yes, he is. Okay, Tommy Lee Jones is shit. Okay, especially in this movie. This movie was awesome. Great acting. Everybody did such a fantastic job. It is unspeakable. Okay, you really need to do yourself a favor and go get Lincoln. Okay, damn good masterpiece. Damn good. Argo, fuck yourselves. Argo is one of those movies that comes out and you literally start biting your nails. Because, not me, of course, but my lady. My lady got so depressed watching that movie. And to the fact that she watched it again just last night, which is kind of awesome, by herself. She didn't need me to watch it with her this time. So, I don't know if she got over it or not. But, yeah, that movie made her fucking depressed as all hell. Me, I was just like, come on, let's go. And yes, I did review this movie last year. That's why it counts. Looper. Oh yes, I loved Looper. And when I did my review, I was kind of disappointed because nobody really watched it. Maybe because it was like 2 or 3 weeks late. And at the time, I was only at like, what, 800, 900 subscribers at the time. So it wasn't like today. So it wasn't like me posting a review and 24 hours later it's like I already had 150 some odd views. That's awesome that happened that way. But yeah, Looper took a while, but that was a great sci-fi movie. Oh my lord. And that ending that fucking ending blew me away. I did not expect that to happen. I didn't expect it to happen like that. That was a good surprise and a good twist. And you should have heard everybody in the fucking theater. They're like, what the fuck? And I'm sitting there like, I know, right? That it was just that unexpected. And Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Bruce Willis. I don't know who did you guys make up, but they made Joseph Gordon-Levitt look just like a very young Bruce Willis. Even the way he looks like this. You know how Joseph Gordon-Levitt always squint his face like this? Yeah, he did that, and he looks like Bruce Willis, especially when they have that weird. I don't know what it is about that makeup. I don't even want to watch the special features because I don't even want to know how they did that. That's like the best kept secret ever because that's awesome. Hotel Transylvania. Yes, I saw this movie. Didn't review it. I'll review it maybe next year. But I didn't review it when I seen it last year, so I don't know why. But yeah, I guess I was just lazy. But that was actually a good, decent Adam Sandler film. What? What? I know. When was the last time he had a good movie? The last time I ever seen a good Adam Sandler movie was Revenge. Where the hell he get revenge on? You Don't Mess with the Zohan. For whatever reason, I love You Don't Mess with the Zohan. I don't know why. I don't. It's just one of those movies. I didn't really laugh much. I chuckled, but I guess it was something out of his element. It was something different. You know, he had a different voice or whatever. Just like Hotel Transylvania, he has like a good Transylvanian accent. Blah. Yeah. And I like that little crazy white guy with the glasses, the little white nerd in the movie. Blah, 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 blah. I do not say blah. Trouble with the Curve. Easy-going movie. Good as wood. Yeah. He gotta talk like this now. Yeah. I got my scratchy voice. I can be like, oh man, Batman. Get off my lawn. Justin Timberlake did a good job. Amy Adams. Oh my god. Amy Adams. American Hustle. Amy. Oh. Damn. Yeah, Trouble with the Curve is good. House at the End of the Street. Oh god. Jennifer Lawrence. I got one question for you, babe. What the fuck was this? What the fuck possessed you to make that piece of shit? What? Oh, that hurt to sit in theaters to watch that movie. I literally wanted to fucking walk out that theater, and I almost did, but I'm like, no, I'm gonna suffer through this trash because I review movies for a fucking reason, okay? And I did it for you guys. Yeah. There's no limit to what the fuck I'll do. Do not watch House at the End of the Street. I don't even know how some girls like that movie. I don't. It's, oh. End of watch. Best cop movie ever. If the producers of that movie watched the show Southland, that's probably where they got their influence. Cause damn, the ending of that movie reminded me a lot of season 3 ending of Southland. If you've seen season 3 ending of Southland, you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Because it's literally almost, except for all the gang members in the street, on different blocks, page by page, the same fucking ending. It's weird. except LAPD cops, they're detectives. So, yeah, end of watch. My God. Jake Gyllenhaal, you never cease to amaze me. You don't pick bad movies. You're like Christopher Nolan. You refuse to do bad movies. And I applaud you for that. Okay? You're very selective. And when your movie comes out, I gotta see it. I fucking have to see it. I believe he has... Oh yeah, Prisoners. Prisoners was another good example. No. Prisoners was a fucking awesome example of another great Jake Gyllenhaal movie. Can't wait to upload that review. Oh... Man. Dredd. Thank you, Sylvester Stallone, for making moviegoers not go see this awesome gem of a movie. This was how you do a comic book movie, okay? If Daredevil, Ghost Rider, and especially Deadpool was this over the fucking top, those are gonna be some awesome ass movies. And if Marvel, please Marvel, I know you're owned by Disney. Disney has a hand of producing R-rated content. The next time we see Daredevil, Ghost Rider, and Deadpool, make them hard R ratings. Those three movies deserve to be R, okay? For fuck's sake. Because Dredd was the leading example of how you do a hard R movie. And fuck it all to hell, fucking, what's his name? Oh shit, I forgot his name. I can't believe that shit. Carl Urban. You are fucking Dredd, okay? That over the top bullshit from Sylvester Stallone was crap. Oh, that was crap. And he took off his helmet. What the fuck? Carl Urban kept his helmet on through the whole movie. We know what Carl Urban looks like. We know what he sounds like. It was no secret. Carl Urban's a fan of the comics. Thank God. If it's one thing we should fucking kickstart, it's Dredd 2. Because we all know we really want Dredd 2 badly. Resident Evil Retribution. You kill Barry Burton. Paul W.S. Anderson. You kill one of my top favorite characters in Resident Evil. Fuck you. And fuck that movie. Lawless. Oh yeah, Lawless is good, man. You know, I reviewed that movie last year, and yeah, I got fucked by fucking what's her face? I don't know, but she's fucking hot, and she got butt ass naked and everything. But yeah, this movie's awesome. If you ain't not seen that movie, you really need to check it the fuck out right now. The Expendables 2. The Expendables 2 is fucking amazing. Okay, I kind of like it more than the first one because it's more action packed. I mean, yeah, the first one had a good, decent story. The second one kind of did too, but the second one already established their cast. They knew what they were getting ready to do, and they knew we just wanted to come and see them whoop that ass. And throughout the whole movie, I had to keep hearing my girl saying, "God, Sylvester Stallone is old." Like, I know, he's old. That's what happens after you age. But, yeah. Expendables 3, bring it on. Are you kidding me? Harrison Ford, Wesley Snipes, in the same fucking movie? The Bourne Legacy. A lot of people give this movie shit. I actually enjoyed The Bourne Legacy. I did. I didn't think it was at all boring or whatever everybody else was talking about. I thought it was well paced, decent action. It focused on the story aspects. A lot of people go to these movies for the action. They kind of forget about the story, about the Bourne films. Bourne films are always story driven. Okay, Paul Greengrass is a good action director, which is probably what got people hooked on him in the first place. But we forget story was the biggest part of the Bourne films, and it's no exception here. Okay, so yeah, the only thing I didn't like is when he kept popping. He had to pop those pills in order to keep his fighting skills up. I didn't like that part. But yeah, the rest of the movie's fine. Hope Springs. Oh, best romantic comedy drama ever. Okay, you can't go wrong with a movie with Tommy Lee Jones and Meryl fucking Streep and Steve Carell. Those three casting alone is worth the price of admission. And me and my girl went to go see it last year, and it was awesome. Okay, that was a true meaning of a good love movie. Okay, now I give a lot of shit to chick flicks, but when it's done right, like Hope Springs, hell yes, hell fucking yes. And it pisses me off. I still don't own that movie yet. I really gotta get on that shit. Total Recall. I love this remake. Okay, this remake was spot on. We can remember it for you, wholesale. I think that's the name of the book. I think I got it right. We can remember it for you, wholesale. Yeah, I think it is. it was page by page the fucking book, and this movie got shit on because, oh, it's a remake of an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, a much more cheesier movie than this one. This Total Recall was downright serious and it had an edge to it. The one from 1990 was cheesy. Okay, I mean, yes, it was good, but I'm sorry, the remake was better. You don't like it? Go fuck yourselves. No, I'm just playing, but if you don't like it, get out of here. It's not for you then. The Watch. A movie so bad. So bad. I actually sold the Blu-ray after I paid like $22.99 for it. In the same afternoon, I got like 6 or 7 other Blu-rays. I paid like almost $100 when I walked out of Walmart last year. That's when I was still getting EDD. Yeah. And y'all would have seen it. I got my Out and About still up. Go check it out. I bought like literally a ton of shit. And the only one I ended up selling was The Watch. Because that movie was crap. Savages. Surprisingly, I'm still holding on to Savages because that was actually a decent movie. And Oliver Stone did a good job in it. And Aaron Taylor Johnson didn't even look like himself. Taylor Kitsch is probably the most underrated actor ever. I don't know why, but yeah. I'm sorry, okay? I'm not going to hate the man because he played Gambit, okay? At least we got a Gambit, okay? I'm not going to hate the man because he starred in Battleship. I don't know, his what, second big blockbuster movie? The first one should have been fucking John Carter, but that's Disney's fault because they don't know how to fucking market. If you haven't seen Savages yet, see it. Okay? Don't sit there and say he's not a good actor if you haven't seen Savages, because you're a fucking idiot. I'm sorry. He's good. Okay? Give the man a chance, will you? Ted. Best birthday gift ever. I ain't gotta say nothing about Ted. You all should have seen Ted by now. Brave. Not the best Pixar film. I'm not calling it a Disney film. I'm calling it Pixar because they're the ones behind it. Disney's just distributing. But it's watchable, okay? So out of all Pixar films, the only 3 that are lackluster is the Cars movies and Brave. But yeah, everything else is pretty much gold so far. Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter. A lot of people give this movie a lot of shit. This movie was fun. Okay, I don't know what was the boring aspect of this movie everybody kept talking about. Everybody said, oh, this movie's boring. This movie's boring. Are you kidding me? Where was the boring at? I bought this movie on 3D Blu-ray. Where the fuck was the boring? All I kept seeing was action, story, action, vampires getting fucked up and shit by Abraham Lincoln and his friend. Are you kidding me? Did you see the train sequence? That was awesome. Okay? What the fuck, man? Oh shit. That's my boy. Oh. I'm done. Done with that. Prometheus. A great example of another successful, I want to say prequel, if in a sense, to the Alien franchise. I can't wait for number 2 to get here because a lot of people kept saying this one has plot holes. Yes. That's kind of why we have a sequel coming. Battleship. What I was just talking about. Still like that movie. That movie's still a lot of fun and still kind of, it's a fun, stupid popcorn flick. It's not like Michael Bay bad. Okay, it's not like fucking fart jokes and gangster talking robots like Revenge of the Fallen was. It's a simple alien invasion movie with badass Liam Neeson in it. Even though he's only there like 5-10 minutes. He yells at Taylor Kitsch. Well, he drills a hole in him, but that's kind of awesome. Hey, if I had to sit there and get drilled by fucking Liam Neeson, I'd do it too. That does things for you. Dark Shadows, the worst Tim Burton movie I have ever seen. Everybody used to call me a Tim Burton fanboy because I love the Batman movies. Those movies were actually good. Okay? Dark Shadows is the most boring ass excuse of a comedy I've ever seen. I don't care if it's dark comedy or not. The Cable Guy is a dark comedy, and I laughed more in The Cable Guy than I did in fucking Dark Shadows. Even this one right here said it was boring. The biggest Johnny Depp fan in the world said Dark Shadows sucked. What? Safe. This is the movie with Jason Statham trying to keep that Asian girl safe. I think she was Asian. I saw this movie in theaters last year, but I didn't review it. I don't know why I didn't review it. But I'm gonna review it maybe this week, maybe, or next this week or next week, which next week should be next year. Oh my God, we are a week away from 2014. Damn, good year. But Safe is another good Jason Statham movie. Okay, a lot of people say Jason Statham played the same part in the same movie, which I agree he does. But then again, it's a Jason Statham movie. You know what you're gonna get. Yeah, man. I'm gonna kick me some black ass. Y'all need to make Crank 3, goddammit. And Transporter 4 while y'all at it. Lockout. Probably another underrated Guy Pearce movie. Guy Pearce is an underrated actor. For whatever reason, I don't know why this man don't get much more work. I mean, come on. Lockout is like cheesy, over-the-top action fun, and it's awesome. Okay? You got Maggie Grace. She's not the best actor, but she's easy on the eyes. And I don't know. I'm surprised I still don't own it yet. I gotta work on that too. There's a lot I gotta work on. The Cabin in the Woods. Awesome movie. I think Joss Whedon and his crew wrote that movie over the weekend at a lodge or something like that. Maybe that's where he got the inspiration to call it Cabin in the Woods. But yeah, post Avengers, yeah, that movie's gonna make money. No matter if it sucked or not. It's post Avengers. Joss Whedon proved that he can make a good movie, so people went into that motherfucker, and it sold, and it was awesome. A lot of people are confused about that movie. I'm not gonna lie, I was confused from the first time I watched it, but after that movie ended, I restarted the whole movie over again before I did my review. I had to watch that movie 2 times. And the second time was easy. American Reunion. Yes. I watched this movie last year in the theaters. I didn't review it until this year. But at least I saw it last year, so it still counts. Awesome sequel. I waited. How long did we wait for this movie? We waited like 9 years for this sequel. Damn, 9 years. And it was well worth that wait. I can't wait for American Pie 5. It has been announced. Don't know what they're going to call it yet, besides American Pie 5. You know, that's probably what's going to be the working title. But hurry up. I want to see the 5th one. Oh, come on. Wrath of the Titans. This one is a lot better, and I mean a lot better than Clash of the Titans. The 2010 remake, I mean, not the original. I haven't seen the original yet. But, okay, it was decent. Okay, the first one was kind of, but this one was pretty decent, and I enjoyed it for what it was, and I'm glad they made a little bit of an improvement. If it's better than none improvement, okay, it's better than none. Contraband, not the best Mark Wahlberg movie. I think I said that right. But it kept me interested. It kept me watching. You know, it kept me looking. I didn't stray away. I just had to. I sat there and I looked at this movie. This is when I had my movie review marathon. I didn't see it on in theaters, but I saw it on cable, so that kind of still counts because I did see it in 2012. So, yeah, it was a good watch. Good watch. Will I buy it? Maybe at a good price. Underworld Awakening. Oh. Next. This. Haywire. A decent and underrated action movie with Gina Carano. She whooped that ass. She whooped Michael Fassbender's. She whooped Magneto's ass. And it was awesome. Chronicle. I went into this movie. I think I just came out of seeing Spirit of Vengeance, I believe. Yeah, I did, because they both came out that February. So I came out seeing Spirit of Vengeance, and I decided to go see Chronicle, see how that is. It was like 2 weeks old at the time, and my God, I enjoyed that fucker. Okay, Chronicle was like, and I'm gonna say it. Chronicle is the best. example of a normal superhero movie. Yes, I'm labeling it as a superhero movie. Because that's what they basically turn into. And fucking, what's his name? Dane DeHaan. What's his character name? It's not Aiden. I don't think. No, that's the. I think I'm getting that confused with Beyond Two Souls. Something I forgot. Let me know down below what his name is. But he was awesome as a supervillain. Okay, and you felt sorry for him during the beginning, and that was the point. Because it was finally we had a superhero movie that got behind the villain. You know what I mean? It's awesome. Now they're gonna ruin it with Chronicle fucking 2. And then don't make it a sequel, but they're gonna make it just like this one. Instead of continuing the story about the other dude. Come on. Journey to the Mysterious Island. Another good family-friendly sequel with old Dwayne Johnson and Vanessa Hudgens. She has a cute face. She really does. I enjoyed that movie. I enjoyed Journey to the Center of the Earth a little bit more. Can't wait for Journey. Is it Journey to Atlantis or Journey to something? It's something else. I forgot what it's called. But in that movie, you're gonna have Brendan Fraser and Dwayne Johnson in the same movie. Bring it. Bring it on. Oh, This Means War. How do you have both Kirk and fucking Picard in the same movie as agents, nonetheless, fighting over Reese Witherspoon? I mean, I know she has a cute face and everything, but she's not worth fighting for. I'm sorry. Reese Witherspoon is not worth fucking fighting for. And then the comedy was so forced. It was weird, man. Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. I love this sequel. This sequel was like 10 times better than the first movie. Or I want to say the first movie, and I want to say the original movie. This is just like G.I. Joe. This is either a semi-reboot / semi-sequel. You can make it the is of what you want to make it, but yeah, that's kind of hard for me. But I did enjoy it better. I did like that little dark tone they went with his bones, like how it's more burnt and everything. This was made by Marvel Knights instead of Marvel Entertainment. There's like 3 Marvels. You got Marvel Entertainment, which is the one making the X-Men, the Fantastic Four movies by Fox, Sony, and Spiderman, all that stuff. Marvel Knights, which is the one that did the Punisher Warzone movie, and Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance. Then you got Marvel Studios, but we all know what they do. So, yeah. I know, it's confusing. Wanderlust. I saw this movie last year, and I also reviewed it. I thought this was going to be a good review for everybody to watch, but barely anybody watched it. Barely. But to be fair, at the time I only had like 500 and maybe 30 subscribers. Yeah, a year ago I had 530 subscribers, and now I'm sitting here almost 2 years later at reaching 2,600 subscribers. That is fucking amazing, and it shows you what hard work actually does. And that's a year of hard work. A year and a half of hard work right there. But people finally watched it. And I was like, I'm glad, because it makes me feel like it's a waste of time, you know? Nobody watch your stuff and you feel like it's a waste of time. But, yeah, Wonderlust was funny. I enjoyed that shit. I didn't like the cheating aspect, but I did enjoy the rest of that movie. And I can't wait to own that shit. 1,000 Words. Ooh. Eddie Murphy. Beverly Hills Cop 4 is getting moved on. It's moving on now. It's getting moving forward, as I should say. Star in that, and you'll be awesome. Again. And make sure it's R-rated, because even though the third one was R-rated, it really felt PG-13. It did. And it's so bad that a lot of people thought it was PG-13. No. Beverly Hills Cop 3 is rated R. Yeah, it is. The Raid. Or in America, The Raid Redemption. fucking awesome ass movie. That hallway scene. He's carrying his injured friend along the hallway. All these dudes with fucking machetes and shit coming out. He puts him down to start working. It's awesome. It's fucking awesome. Oh, can't wait for the sequel. Oh shit. Damn. Oh, watch the Raid Redemption. You need to fucking go out and buy that shit. I don't care how you get it. Just fucking get it. Get it off Go Hastings. Get it off Amazon. Go to Best Buy. Something. Maybe even 7-Eleven. They have Blu-rays there. The fuck they doing on Blu-rays? I don't know. But they have them. Get it. Damn. John Carter. Another underrated good movie because of Disney's lousy ass marketing. And it's unfortunate, because that could have been an awesome trilogy. But instead, we're just gonna have this one movie so far. If Disney does announce a sequel, it'll probably be due to Blu-ray and DVD sales. I hope, because I really do want to see a second installment of John Carter from Mars. I really want to see that fucking story continue. And this time, call it John Carter from Mars. Maybe it might help. Okay? Which you should have called the first one. Okay? And I remember when that movie came out, I'm like, John Carter. Like, why does that name sound so familiar? Like, it couldn't be John Carter from Mars, could it? I went home and looked that shit up. Yep. Like, why would you label it as John Carter? That makes no sense. Anyway, Men in Black 3. Awesome sequel. Awesome ending to a good trilogy. But again, they're going to make a fourth one. Maybe like another 15 or 20 years. It seems like Men in Black takes forever. It's like Rush Hour. It takes 15 or 20 years to get a fucking sequel going. Jackie Chan's already confirmed Rush Hour 4's work is moving ahead, as well as the Karate Kid 2. So, that's good for Rush Hour 4. I haven't seen the Karate Kid 1 yet, so I can't comment on it. But I heard it was good. The Hunger Games. Another great example of another awesome-ass action movie. Okay? Not boring. Heavily story-driven, and I enjoyed it. Okay? I really did. And I can't wait to watch Catching Fire. I should be watching that later today, no less. And it should be awesome. The Dark Knight Rises. Again, the best one in the trilogy besides Batman Begins. Batman Begins will always be the number one, but even though Dark Knight Rises is a close second, I still kind of put it on top of Batman Begins because I enjoyed it that fucking much. Besides Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises is probably my most rewatched movie ever. I probably rewatched that movie like 3,500 times. I'm not even joking, okay? I'm not. I watched the digibook, I watched my steelbook versions. Yeah. Oh. Amazing Spider-Man. Again, a good reboot. And it is a hell of a lot better than Spider-Man 1 and 3. Okay? And I know a lot of people compare it to the Sam Raimi's movies. I don't think I did that. I could think I had it stood on its own a little bit, even though there were some comparisons to it. Some. But I still wanted to see it as its own, stand on its own. And I'm glad that movie made money because it was darker, it was edgier. We actually had Peter Parker, you know, the one that always talked trash and shit like that. You know, he wasn't crying all the fucking time like Tobey Maguire, which it's not his fault. I know it's Sam Raimi's fault for writing that shit in there. Yeah. But, even though I love Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2 still is my favorite one of the Sam Raimi movies. And finally, Skyfall. A.K.A. the James Bond of the 60s. Well, what do I mean by that? Remember James Bond always go to his little office and old Moneypenny is sitting there? Yeah, that's what that black Bond girl turns out to be. She turns out to be Moneypenny. It's awesome. Okay? Did not see that shit coming. Did not see that coming. And I can't wait for the next one. Because it's going to be awesome. Daniel Craig is going to be Bond for 2 more times. Then we're finally going to switch it over. And if I have to pick somebody to play James Bond, I got two picks. I got Michael Fassbender, and I got fucking Benedict Cumberbatch. And if you don't pick Benedict Cumberbatch as James Bond, you make Benedict Cumberbatch the fucking villain. That'd be awesome. And then you make Michael Fassbender Bond fighting fucking Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh my god, that'd be awesome. Awesome. Love Skyfall. That is my movies for every year of my life. Let me know what you guys think about these movies and put your list down below. Sorry the video's long, but yes, I love 2012. So, yeah. Alright, I'm out.